I think it's a good thing. In the long run, I think it'll be for the benefit of cricket. Obviously, it's going to benefit the players at present. They're going to do quite well out of it. And I think it's going to put cricket on a business-like scale, which is something that, to me, it hasn't happened before. I would like to think that, from JP Sports' point of view, they're quite happy to do it in conjunction with the Border Control, work in together, and work it on an amicable basis. And I would like to think that, with a bit of thought and consideration, that this sort of thing can be done.
But surely the board consider they should control cricket in Australia?
Well, I don't know really. Well, I guess I do believe that that's what they think, but I really can't see that they can stop the professional group from playing. The professional group have got grounds and so on to play on, so they can go ahead and play on these grounds that they've already acquired anyhow.
Did the board have any knowledge that this was going to happen? It's been termed in the paper as a secret deal.
The board, I'm not sure. I don't exactly know whether they knew much about it or not. They would have found out officially today.
It's also been suggested that they could ban the Australian players from taking part, not in this proposed World Series, but other games like Shield fixtures and Test matches organised by the board. Could that in fact happen?
I guess they could do that, yeah. I think it'd be a rather short-sighted outlook. But looking at it this way, the group, the professional group organised by JP Sports, is not a thing that's just going to last 1 year. All the players have signed for 3 years, and their intention is that the thing go on ad infinitum. In other words, it's a professional cricket troupe, and eventually it would be hoped that there might be professional groups in other countries playing against this group, and it would also be envisaged that perhaps in the long run that the professional players could be playing against a team from the Australian board. And if we look at tennis perhaps 10 years ago, perhaps we've got a pretty similar sort of situation.
I still can't help but feel the board would be reluctant to let this happen. They'd still want to control cricket overall in Australia. I mean, they have for 100 years now, haven't they?
Whether they've controlled it correctly as far as the players are concerned is perhaps a point. We probably as players feel that we haven't had as much say and haven't got as much from the game as what we would like. We've asked, I think, made some pretty reasonable requests along the line. For instance, one thing is as far as participating in gate money. In other words, if you draw good crowds, you get something from a certain percentage, and it was a very minimal percentage that we asked for, and this was knocked back. In this situation, we're now participating in the gate percentage. In other words, if you play good cricket and you draw good crowds, it's a benefit. If you play bad cricket and nobody comes along to watch it, well then, you miss out, as you should do.
But couldn't it lead to an open confrontation between the players and the board?
I don't see there's going to be any confrontation between our 18 and the board. As far as we're concerned, we're playing for JP Sports Group. In the rest of the time, my intention is to play for North Melbourne.
Well, for example, couldn't they stop these matches being organised on grounds like the MCG, the SCG, Adelaide Oval?
They could, or they could hire those grounds out to JP Sports at a time when they're not being used by the Border Control. If they won't hire out the main grounds like the MCG, the SCG, Adelaide Oval, then JP Sports have other grounds in which to play these games on.
There are, I think, 5 South Africans chosen in the team. Is that going to lead to friction, do you think?
No, these are 5 individuals. I would like to think that the individuals have their right of choice, and individuals haven't been kept out of Australia previously. I can't see why that situation would change now. South Africans playing with West Indians and Pakistanis in the same team, well, that already happens in county cricket now. You have a situation where Mike Proctor, who is one of the JP Sports players, is playing with Sadiq and Zahir Abbas, 2 Pakistanis in the same county side. So if they can do it in England, I can't see any reason why they shouldn't be allowed to do it here in Australia. So I really can't see any problems.
So you're quite confident the whole thing is going to get off the ground early next year?
I don't think there's any doubt. There's no doubt in my mind, and to me it's going to go, and the series of matches will be played. It's a matter of whether we're playing on main grounds, as we've known cricket grounds before, or whether we're playing on other grounds.
Thanks, Ian.